free. Two souls bound by fate and mystery. Cousins by blood, but deeper we go. Secret world, only we know. Whispers in the night, they call us near. Voices from the past, crystal clear. We're tuned to the stars. We're hearing a song. Clairvoyant hearts, where we belong. Marcus and Osa in the glow of the night. Dancing with spirits, waiting in light.
The selenite wand.
Okay.
Yes.
Got your stuff ready? You ready to get into it?
Oh, yes.
I like
How
that.
are you today?
I'm good. You look nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. So, what's up, everybody? We are the cousins
In
in
the
the cosmos.
cosmos.
Cousins in the cosmos. We're back again. This is episode 4.
4 already.
We killing it.
Yes.
Killing.
Yes.
My name is Marcus.
And I am Osa.
Yes, and we are cousins.
Yes, we are. First
Oh.
cousins.
Now, let's talk about that picture I sent you. We found a picture. Oh my God.
Oh, that picture. I had to think about it.
Yeah, that picture in front of the car.
Yes.
And I know I was 21 in that picture, so that makes you what?
I look like I was about I don't know. I
I
have
know
to
you
be
had-
like 5.
No, you were older than that. 'Cause
What?
I think
What?
so. Yeah, but it was a hilarious photo. But
You gonna
yeah,
show it?
no.
It was a throwback picture for sure, though.
It was definitely a throwback. I still got that shirt.
Do you?
I still got that shirt, and I
Oh,
still
you got-
fit it too.
Oh, you gonna have to pop out with it one time. Hit up
No.
dance, like
I would look like I belong in the late 80s.
yeah. Hit up them dance moves you used to do.
I remember it because that was the night I went out for the first time to a club for my 21st birthday party. And I went with Christina, my girlfriend at the time, and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a picture of the three of us, and I had some brown leather pants that went with it.
I remember seeing the picture. That's why when you showed it, I'm like, this look real familiar.
It
And then when you
does.
sent this from your party, I'm like, oh, okay, I seen that.
Yeah, special shout out to my godmother. We all call her Cookie.
Auntie
But,
Cookie.
Everyone in Delta World knows Delta Airlines, not the sorority. Everybody in Delta World knows her as Leslie Allen. That's my G mama for life.
Yes.
But
My
she
Purple
got
Heart.
a box of pictures.
Yeah.
We got to go over there so we can make sure we get rid of the bad ones.
I definitely want to see them.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this week we're going to talk about the title, Ancestors, from the Ancestors with Love.
With love.
Now,
Yes.
so we're going to talk about people that have passed. We're going to talk about loved ones. I think it's only fair, especially for you and I, Osa.
Yes.
We don't talk about nobody until we talk about Big Mama.
You have to. It's a must.
Yes, and it's just like I know she's smiling down on us, and it's just Big Mama. You know,
Yeah.
Everybody don't get that grandma love. You know, some people don't get the opportunity to have a grandma and get that experience with them.
Mm-hmm.
And grandparenting is a whole nother level of love. It's something you can't explain. It's
Oh,
something.
it's the best love, though.
Yeah, it's like interesting. It's one of those things that you can't not discuss. It's Big Mama. So our grandmother, I'll let you talk about her first. Go.
Oh no, you was already flowing.
I mean, yeah, but I want to share because I don't want to get that.
Can I go first?
Yes. I've done.
Sorry. I'll go back in my hole.
Yeah, so everybody, look, I'm about to introduce you. So go, come on.
No, listen, I would just only say that y'all's grandmother was an incredibly special woman. And a couple years ago I went through some stuff where I had to make some changes, and you always feel that there are spirits or there are weights that are in heaven that are pulling for you. And I've always counted her as one of my angels, and will always count her as one of my angels. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about is I don't know who has her chicken recipe, but I'll figure that out.
My mother does. I do too. Shoot.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
We all got that.
We
Hey,
all
we, we can all fry some chicken.
Well, thank you
Okay.
for sharing.
Well,
She definitely had an impact on everybody that she crossed.
definitely.
Yes.
And I mean, everybody that knew her loved her. And so our brother Antavius from the Brothers was a really good friend of mine, and he's very attentive. It's one of the things I love and respect about him. And I happened to go to Detroit. He was in Detroit, I think, doing some work with Cynthia, and I can't remember the details, but he overheard her talking, and she was talking about how she liked frying chicken and doing stuff, and he loves some fried chicken. That boy, he should be a chicken, a half chicken. I mean, as a feather or something should be coming out of that elbow,
Right.
literally.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'll fry you some chicken," and he was like, "What?" And so she mentioned how being in a wheelchair, she had to reach up in the stove, into the stove, and sometimes she would burn her wrist and her arm because she was reaching up into the stove. And so he mentioned to me like a week or so after I went back home, and he was like, "Why don't you guys get her one of those wheelchairs that elevate? And that way she can raise herself up, she can raise herself down, and she can, if she in the grocery store, she want to reach something, she'll have a little bit more mobility." And first thing I thought was, dang, that's kind of nice. And so I'm like, well, let me see what these things look like. And so I talked to my brothers, Jeffrey and Fred, because that's what he likes to go. But we don't call him that. We call him Ricky. Anyway,
Yes.
so we talked about that, and we were like putting our money together and stuff like that. And then he asked me, and Tavius did. Later on, he was like, "So how y'all coming with that? Y'all getting it? Y'all gonna get it, surprise her and stuff like that?" And I was honest with him. I was like, yeah, the least expensive one I found was like almost $2,000. It was like $1,700 with shipping and delivery and everything. And so we were short like a couple hundred. He was like, I got it. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, do it for your grandma. And I'm like, man, you family after this, right? I was like, well, you already family. So it's like, you
Yes.
family.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like really nice that, and I think the video is on Facebook when my brother actually opened it up and she got to sit in it, and she raised it up, and
She loved that
she
chair.
loved that wheelchair. And
Yes.
it was just one of those things, like she smiled every time she thought about it, and she would sit in that chair. She didn't want to sit in no other wheelchair. She loved going to the grocery store and riding around, and she raised herself up in church, and people would be like, "Oh, you fancy." She just,
Or even when she had washed the dishes, she had raised it up and look out the window. Be sitting there
yeah.
talking to you out the window. She loved that chair. Like,
Yeah.
that was the most amazing gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. I liked it. It was one of those things where we got to share her, because she was known for her recipes. Nobody made barbecue sauce like grandma. Nobody made her macaroni and cheese, her chili. Oh my God.
I can't
You
forget
want to
the
start
chili.
a fight?
Yes.
A fight. Chili. Ooh. Somebody put that in the picture. Oh, your brother, RJ. Him and my brother, Ricky, we call him, had a picture of them like at a party, like jumping up and down, and somebody put, "Yay, grandma making chili."
Yay. Listen, that chili, yeah.
Man,
Untouchable.
it was one of
Untouchable.
those recipes, like when we got it, and a few of us got it. When we make that chili, man, you just got to eat it and cry at the same time, because it's just like, wow, that's one of those things. But you
Yeah.
talk about a powerful ancestor. Give me your story
Ooh.
about Granny.
Okay, well, even in the physical realm, she was a very powerful prayer warrior. Of course, the matriarch of our family, but her words literally shifted the atmosphere. Her prayers, like it's like she had God on speed dial, and He answered every single time for her, right?
Absolutely.
So, in the spirit realm, she shows up just as strong, if not stronger.
Definitely.
She's very comforting in the spirit realm. She comes through and give me confirmations all the time. Giving me little insights on stuff that I'm missing. And I feel her energy, and I get a download like, oh, okay, like thank you, Grandma. Like she really helped to help me develop my gift even more after her transitioning.
I like that. And you reminded me of something else too. So a couple years ago, January 2023, I had major surgery for diverticulitis.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up being in the hospital almost a month. I lost 40 pounds. I went through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really, really sick. And I remember coming home after that, and I was so small. Like I felt like I was so much smaller than I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I was too small. And just laying down, sitting down, everything hurt. Like it was all body pain. But I remember the doctor said blockers in my stomach. And so after they put those blockers in, it was supposed to last like a month. And I remember 1 month after my surgery, I started getting these pains in my stomach. And I was like, wait a minute, like this stuff hurt. And I remember, and the doctor said, yeah, the blockers are wearing off. And I'm like, oh my God, like, can y'all do them again? And they were like, no, you only get it once per surgery. But I remember Grandma walking in my room, sitting on the bed, and she rubbed my face just like that. And when she rubbed my face, she did that. She got up and she walked out the room. Now, keep in mind, this is a woman on earth that was in a wheelchair. So that felt amazing to me.
Yes.
And as soon as she walked out the room, my stomach started feeling better. And it was just like, wow, like, man, that's why I was like, she came to me and she gave you confirmation. Now, nobody can interpret dreams like she did,
Right.
but she was the reason that a lot of us are who we are today as a whole family.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
everybody loved Granny. Okay, so we gave her shine. Let's take a quick break. And after we take this quick break, we're going to go into more of the ancestors and people from the other side and what they're doing in our lives today. How's that?
Yep. See you in a minute.
Yep. See you in a minute.
Osa in the glow of the night, dancing with spirits, bathing in light.
All right. There's a TikTok dance that goes with this.
Oh, is it? You got to teach me.
I don't know if I can do it. Let's listen to it.
Okay.
Dreams to the podcast like brotherhood on air. We laugh, we share. Spinning life stories, no truth left spare. Brotherhood on air. Pull up a chair, three. We're tuned to the stars. We're hearing the song. Clairvoyant hearts where we belong. Marcus and Osa in the glow of the night.
That's the music.
All right. Well, welcome
All right.
back.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh,
Yes.
real quick. Cousinsinthecosmos.com. Make sure you follow us on that website. Our TikTok is there. Our Instagram, our Facebook is there. Everything is there. Please make sure you follow it. Connect with us. Sign up for the emails. And if you want to ask a question for Hey Cuz, which we do at the end of each episode, submit the questions there, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Send y'all questions in.
Okay.
I'm ready to answer them. All right. But yes.
Now, back to Granny.
Back to Granny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had wanted to share how she was there for me during my birth. During the birth of my daughter, in 2022. My daughter, my water broke one whole month earlier than when it was supposed to. I was due October 14th. Had her on September 14th. My water broke on September, was it the 4th? I think September 4th or September 3rd. Yeah, the night of September 3rd going into the 4th. And my water broke at I was laying in bed and I felt my daughter, she would sit very low the whole time. So I felt her like moving, and then all of a sudden I felt like, my water just gushed.
Wow.
I looked at my phone, it was 3:33 on the clock.
Angel
3:33
number.
a.m. Now, 333 is my grandmother's number, has always been, my grandma's number. So I instantly, okay, grandma, like, I hear you. I know you here. I need you. Like, let me know what I need to do. And that whole process, she was very loud. She talked me through it. I communicated with her, as well as with my child, because we do have a connection with our child in our wombs. Unfortunately, my child was not ready to come yet. So it's like she prematurely like ruptured the bag. But I kept that connection with my grandma the whole time. And we went days on days, still no baby, another day without no baby, water still leaking. End up having my baby shower on September 11th. And this is the day that my cousin Michi had transitioned, which he is the ancestor that helped me to get on this path with talking to spirit and then becoming very fluent in the language of spirit and that connection and being able to serve other people ultimately. So I used that day to transmute that energy of his transition into something positive by having my baby shower, and my water leaking. So I'm nervous thinking that I'm gonna end up having my child in front of this whole group of people, because I don't know when she's gonna come. It's already been over a week, and she was in there. But she ended up coming on the 14th. And when I say like my grandma walked me through it, she let me know I was okay. She let me know it was nothing to fret about. I felt that comfort. I felt that love, especially when I sat in the birthing pool. Like I just felt my grandma holding me. And it reminded me of how she held me when my best friend Tania had transitioned.
Yeah.
When I told my grandma that news, my grandma just held her arms open and she was in her wheelchair and she just like hugged me so tight. And like I just bawled in her arms. Like I felt that same type of embrace, while I was going through labor. And my grandma was amazing. It's like I didn't miss a beat. I wanted her to be there when I became a mother, and she was.
Yeah.
She was in the best way possible.
I remember you were saying that you thought Egypt was going to come early and be born on Friday the 13th, and I was like, no, I don't feel Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I see midnight. I see the 14th.
And she came exactly at 12 midnight on the 14th.
Literally 12 midnight.
Was that a Saturday? I don't even remember the day of the week that was.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. But she came exactly at 12 a.m. on the dot.
Literally, the boom, midnight. And it was the 14th, because I kept seeing the 14 in my head. I kept saying 14. I was like, I don't see 13. So I was like, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not going to be today, the 13th.
Yeah.
And literally midnight, she was like, okay, if I got to wait till the 14th, I'm coming at the very first second.
Yeah. Now, have I talked about on the podcast the significance of the number 14 for me?
No, I think you did, but tell us again.
Okay, so I was born on August 14th, which is the same day of my grandfather Ulysses' birthday, which is August 14th. So I was born to him after he had 13 grandsons. I was the 14th grandchild, and I was his first granddaughter. So I was super spoiled. He wouldn't let nobody touch me, nobody pick me up. Not even my mama, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody could touch his baby. And I was born 5 pounds, 14 ounces. And he would just hold me in the palm of his hands and call me
small baby.
I was a small baby. Yeah. And so he used to hold me in the palm of his hands like this.
I remember that, but I don't remember that you were only 5 pounds and 14 ounces.
Yes.
Because I was an 8-pound baby.
Yeah, I was only 5 pounds. Me and Nadia was both 5. I think she was 5'13". I was 5'14".
Yeah. I remember like coming home from school, or was it school? I know I was young, but I remember Daddy would hold you in that one hand, and he would put you against his chest like he was doing a salute. And he would walk around, and he would sit there and watch the game and everything. Like, unlike me, he didn't let you fall off the couch and hit the floor.
Yeah.
But
Surprised he even let that happen.
no, he wasn't home. That's why.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
That's why he wasn't
I say,
home.
'cause, yeah,
Grandma
he
wasn't
let
home either.
nobody touch me from what I hear. Like nobody
No,
touched me.
no, he wasn't home, and your mom needed a break. So
Okay.
that's how you ended up watching cartoons with me and hitting the floor like
Oh
this.
wow.
Boop.
I think I can do me.
All
But
you did
yeah,
was squeak. You just did a little quick little, and then I was like, and I picked you up, and I was like, oh no, and
feel
it just
sorry for my younger self. It's like, dang.
no, as tough as you were, and it just,
Oh
I
yeah,
hate that it
I was
happened.
very tough.
I hate that it happened right when your mother came downstairs and saw it. She was like, "You dropped my baby." And I'm
Whoa.
like, "She good, she good." I'm dusting her off. Like,
The
she fine.
Gemini on the warpath, I can only imagine.
Yeah, she was pissed, and she was like, "I ain't leaving you with her again." I'm like, "Yes, you are."
But
Yeah, that's
yeah.
interesting though, because grandma was like a beast. I always call her mama. So you hear me say mama, I could literally be in the room with my mother and my grandmother, and I could say mama, and then my mother would be like, yes. But if I said mama, then my grandmother would be like, huh? And they
Yeah.
had different tones and
And how you said
inflections
it.
to how I said it, but they
Uh-huh.
knew who I was talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's just how close
grandmama
it is.
and granddaddy Ulysses did not like being called grandmama and granddaddy. And
Yeah.
if you ever call Ulysses granddaddy, he would correct you real quick. Like, it's
Mm.
daddy. And I'm like,
Daddy for sure.
yeah,
That's daddy.
he didn't like granddaddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But shout out to him. He's also I know we talked about him before, but he's also a very, very strong and powerful ancestor. He has this
Definitely.
very protective energy. So it's like he was 6'7". How tall was granddaddy?
I thought it was 6'6", 6'7". He's up there. He's very
Around there.
tall.
But
Very
I
tall.
will always feel like a tall, like energy always at the doorway. Like he's always just on guard. He was a veteran as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always feel that protective energy. But I remember one time, while I was connecting with my spirit guides, one of my spirit guides revealed themselves to me, and he told me that my grandfather sent him to protect me.
Oh.
And it's the main one that I connect with during my sessions or whatever. And it just made me feel so good. Like, oh, my granddaddy loved me that much.
Oh.
So yeah, it's so much love from the spirit realm.
Yeah, definitely him. I used to sit next to him on the couch, and he would just reach over and slap me in the head. And I used to look at him like, don't you know I would fight you? He would always say, whenever you're ready, you let me know. You go down in that basement. I'll come down there with you, and we could. What do you say? Knock boxes. We could just box each other till we both gone and tied.
Yeah.
And I used to always say, okay, well, let's go to the basement. And I would say, you go first. And he was like, I'm not stupid. You go first.
Aw.
That
I
was
wish
one
I
of
got to experience more of that. I was two when he
yeah,
transitioned, so
yeah,
yeah, I didn't have that much time with him, but I'm grateful for how he still shows up.
yeah.
The both of them.
Now, how much time did you have with great grandma?
Great grandma passed when I was 6 because Devin was just born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great grandma was when I say a force, I went to this coffee shop in downriver in Detroit. A friend of
Hmm.
mine, Roni, took me to, and there was a lady in there that was doing readings. It was like
Hmm.
readings and coffee. You buy coffee and then you pay like an extra $5 and she'll give you a reading. This
Hmm.
woman is freaking phenomenal. She is so good.
Hmm.
She literally met me, came and got me, grabbed my hand, picked me up, and walked me to the table. She never let my hand go. And
Hmm.
I'm sitting there looking at her like, and I'm clairvoyant already, so I'm already doing readings and stuff. But this woman blew my freaking mind.
Yeah.
First thing she did when she sat down, she said, "Oh, you really protected by Rosa from Alabama." And I went,
Wow.
"My great grandmother's name is Rosa, and she's from Alabama." She said, "Yeah, I'm
Alabama.
talking about the matriarch." I'm like, but she had
Green.
already passed, and I said, "Well, yeah, but the matriarch now is her daughter, my grandmother." I said, "But you're talking about my great grandmother."
Hmm.
I remember driving trucks when I was still here in Atlanta, and I went to this one place to pick up some freight, and they had me wait. And I'm sitting outside. I look up at the sky, and all I felt was great grandma. Great grandma.
Mm.
She was soaking energy all through me, and I kept feeling her. And some of them clouds started to look like her, and I'm like, "What's
Mm.
going on here?" I'm like, "Great grandma is in my spirit."
Yeah.
Take my phone out. I call my grandma. I'm like, "Yeah, great grandma is like real heavy on me. Like right now, I could feel her. Like she's sitting right here next to me." And my grandma said, "Oh, she would come to you on her birthday, huh?"
Hmm.
Middle of the summer. It was her
Yeah.
birthday. And I did not know. I didn't even remember when her birthday. I still don't remember when her birthday is.
Yeah.
But that was kind of crazy. Them ancestors will speak to you and they will come to you a lot of times if you just listen
Hmm.
and take a breath. And
Hmm.
and and I like to sit like quiet with dead silence, and I'll take some deep
Meditation
breaths through the nose
opens
and
the
exhale
door.
through the mouth and
Yeah.
let them ancestors speak to you, man. I mean, they will give you a whole word at sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember great grandma came to me during a reading I had done from a young lady. Actually, JJ introduced me to her, but her name is Crystal.
Okay.
And I went to her and she was telling me, um, with one, I would always feel an energy like sitting by the doorway, walking in the hallway in grandma's house. Like
Okay.
somebody sitting in a chair there, but it wasn't no chair there at the moment, but I would visualize a chair and somebody sitting there. So
Mm-hmm.
she ended up picking up on it, like, okay, I see some woman sitting in a chair by like the door. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel that. Like, I think that was my great grandma. That was her home, before she transitioned and my grandma moved in.
Mm-hmm.
And she got to telling me how, to go in the backyard and I need to put my hands in the soil. Like the soil has a lot of messages for me, as
Okay.
well as that connection. And she's like, there's some plants in that backyard that's literally, just for you. Like when you go back there, you're gonna make a connection. But it's some powerful plants that grow back there.
Okay.
And and that's when I end up creating, start doing my own, have my own garden, start farming and growing vegetables and grow my
Oh,
backyard.
okay.
And I connected with a few different flowers that were like very powerful. Um, what was one was called the blue hyacinth. Um,
I've heard of that.
yes, it's a very beautiful flower, but the spiritual properties of it was like dealing like with love and love and acceptance. And it was another like white flower called the baby something. I forgot the names of it. This was years ago.
Okay.
But I started connecting with these different flowers and then like creating things for my clients. Well, at the
Okay.
time, my friends turned clients, but my friends were able to utilize it and like draw attraction from it. And I'm like, wow, like I never even knew like all this was back here, and she got that message from grandma for me.
Okay.
So yeah, great grandma be dropping them
Great
jewels.
great grandma was powerful.
And
Grandma
she's
was
a
powerful.
reverend too, by the way.
Yes, she was a reverend, and she actually married your parents.
Yes, she did.
Yep, that was
Yes, she did.
really cool. Your parents' wedding was hilarious. You hear me?
Was you want me to
Hilarious.
tell my embarrassing story?
It was funny because okay, so you were born before the wedding. How you were
Yeah,
like
I was
what,
10 months old at the
10 months
wedding.
old?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was younger than that because you were so small.
No, I
But
was 10 months.
yeah, so one, I blacked out at the wedding. Don't know why. Had no idea what was wrong with me. We're
Hmm.
standing there at the altar, and we're literally. Oh, here we go. That's the flower
Oh,
we're talking.
thank you.
Yes.
Okay, yep.
No,
Yeah,
thank you to
that's the
that.
flower that
Okay.
was growing back there, and it has a
Really?
lot of very different spiritual properties. That I was able to assist some of my friends that I was working with at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I got a picture we can add in here too. That might be funny.
Okay. I wonder what picture this is.
Oh Lord, let's add the picture. Oh, well, I'll do it. I don't care. Let's see if it comes up because I did send it. Let me see. It'll come up soon. Let's keep going. But definitely, um, the flowers was really a good idea. And when you talked about putting your hands in the earth, tell me what that was about.
So it was about me connecting, finding the connection to the earth. Although I'm a Leo, I have a lot of different earth side placements. So I'm supposed to connect with nature and be working with plants and herbs.
Okay.
So it was a way for me to transmute my energy at the time, but as well as learn. So different
Okay.
plants will call to me when it's time for me to work with them. So like I'll hear it or I'll have like a connection with a certain plant, and then I'll go look up that plant, and it's like it begins this journey of a relationship that we build.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how my whole journey was. Like I never took a class on herbs or nothing. Like the earth will talk to you.
Yeah.
They'll talk to you, and that's how most of my practice and my learning has been. And it all started in my great grandma's backyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. And we
Mm.
all learned how to cook from her and great grandma. Oh man, she used to make the best sandwiches. I don't know why that was like the thing that stuck out, but
Mm.
it was like her and her sisters all could cook, and I mean they could cook some food that made you like say like sweet Jesus, like good food.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the oldest living great sibling, you know, um, was it Aunt May? Not May. Aunt. I can't remember her name. That's crazy.
Mm.
Oh, dang, it's gonna come to me. But she was the oldest living sibling of all of them. She lived to be 100 years old. Anya's great grandma. Um, I can't remember her
This
name.
is one of Big Mama sisters.
Sisters, yeah. She
Aunt
lived
Martha.
Martha.
She was a
No,
twin.
no, not the twin. She was a solo child. But we'll take a break. I'll work on that. I'll try to remember that name. I'll make
Okay.
a phone call real quick.
Right.
Yeah. We'll be right back, y'all.
We roam so free, two souls bound by fate and mystery.
Oh, Marcus and Osa, my beautiful niece and nephew. Your auntie is so, so proud of you. And so, so much going to be listening to your new podcast. I can't wait to hear all the beautiful.
We're tuned to the stars. We're hearing the song. Clairvoyant hearts where we belong. Marcus and Osa. Only we know. Whispers in the night, they call us near. Voices from the past, crystal clear. We're tuned to the stars. We're hearing the song. Clairvoyant hearts where we belong. Marcus and Osa in the
I've been trying to get that down pat.
We're gonna have a whole little routine, okay?
Exactly. Yeah. So I was trying to remember my great aunt, and her name is Maddie. Aunt Maddie.
Yes.
She lived to be over, I think, 101, something like that. She lived to be live a
It was
long
up to
time.
100 for sure.
And
Yeah.
it was like a bunch of siblings. She had like, was it 11 siblings? It
I
was a
think it was
lot.
14
It might have
or
been more than that.
13. I think it was 13.
Yeah, I think one passed away young, but they has a lot of them, and she ended up living the longest out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that. But she could cook. Ooh, I always talk about food. I'm gonna be a hungry. You know what? By the time this episode finished filming. Oh man. So ancestors. I mean, I got nothing but love for like a lot of ancestors. There are people that come to me during readings.
Mm-hmm.
When I connect with somebody that's no longer here, I can feel them, and it's such a good feeling, like a blessed feeling. And
Yes.
I can't explain like what it feels like. The time difference is there. Like I lost a nephew who only lived 21 days, but when I connect with him, I see him as a young man now.
Mm.
Even though he should probably be like 12, 12 years old or so, but I see him as a grown man.
Mm.
And like time is so different there. And being a medium, I kind of feel that love sometimes, even when I'm connecting with a person that's no longer here and I'm talking to somebody, giving them a reading. that love that they have for each other. I get that a lot of times. Sometimes I'm talking, I get the lump in my throat, and I'm like, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that.
It's teary-eyed. I get the
Yeah.
crying.
So readings can be powerful, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now,
Hmm.
do you have a shady person of the day to talk about?
You know,
A sacred shady person to talk about?
you know,
Because I
I
got some more if I need
okay, yeah,
to.
I didn't prep on that, but I didn't give my cosmic weather forecast though.
Oh, yes,
So
we need that. Let's do that
So
and then let's
real
because
quick cosmic forecast. We are literally coming out of the eclipse season. We had two eclipses last month in September,
hmm
which brought about a lot of powerful sudden changes.
okay.
Yeah, a lot of powerful sudden changes. So it kind of like pulled the rug from up under our feet, which made some people uncomfortable. Again, it brought up the power struggles. It exposed a lot. Things that were once hidden is now on the surface, which is a catalyst for change.
Okay.
So this upcoming, I believe on the 6th, I don't know exactly what date that is. Today is the 2nd. So yeah,
Second.
on October 6th, we have a full moon in Aries coming up.
Okay.
And this full moon is pretty much that clean slate. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it's all about that initial spark. It's the innovator, it's the initiator, it's the first fire sign. So it literally cuts things on. So we are expected to have a lot of beautiful new beginnings, very powerful shifts that's going to bring about balance, harmony, possibly new contracts, new relationships, new ways of moving and thinking, or just this overall like um, feeling rejuvenated within our
hmm
spirit.
Okay.
So I'm looking so forward to that. It is also the beginning of October, so it is Hoodoo Heritage Month.
Okay.
Um,
What does that
and
mean?
so it's all about the hoodoo religion. In short, it is a religion that followed our West African ancestors over to this land.
Okay.
So it utilizes the Bible. These are the women, or mostly, this is our grandmas and our big mamas and our great grandmas. They practice hoodoo, not necessarily under the name of hoodoo, but when a elder goes into the kitchen and she grabs herbs and she makes concoctions,
Okay.
she places oil on your head. She speaks and prays over you. She can heal you with whatever she got in her medicine cabinet. This
Okay.
is all the practices of hoodoo. Hoodoo again is mixed in with Christianity, so they use the Bible, especially the Book of Psalms. So if you need protection, if you need love, court cases, like everything that you could think of, you can pretty much go to the Book of Psalms for that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just
I didn't know
something.
that. So that's interesting to me. Yeah.
And you think about the movie Sinners. They were
Okay.
practicing hoodoo, like
Oh, okay, okay.
the wife. She
Now,
had her little sachet bag.
Sinners was so good on so many levels. Like,
Yep, and that was a whole story about hoodoo.
okay,
So
I did
yeah,
not know that. So you just dropped some knowledge and dropped the mic.
all power to the people.
I like that.
Yeah,
So I know I'm a Libra, and we're in Libra season. So
shout out to Libra season. So that balance, okay. The judge.
Libra, if I'm not mistaken, that's an air sign, right?
Yes, yes.
So I think that ties into me. Whenever I dream, I'm always flying. I can fly in my dreams, and I fly very good, like
Mhm.
like a superhero. I fly.
Okay, there you go.
All the X Men.
Yes,
So
he is such an
I,
X-Men fanatic, y'all.
I love X Men. I want more
Yes.
tattoos of X Men. I'm gonna do X Men everywhere. But um, like I do like when I have my dreams and I'm walking down the street and somebody say something,
Mhm.
uh, and it happens where like I don't want to be around them, or I say, "Oh, I'm gonna fly home to Detroit." I literally like fly up in the air and I look at the expressway and I'm like, I just follow that one. 75 goes right to Detroit, and
Mhm.
I will fly to Detroit and like put something over my eyes so the wind don't stop me from seeing, and I fly real fast, and then that's like
Yeah.
it take me like 20-30 minutes and I can make it to Detroit. I can go to California in 35-40 minutes. I'm fly to London. It'll take me less than an hour. I'm just like, what's wrong with me? But I fly
Yeah,
all the
that's your
time.
element, air.
It's the air. Okay.
Hmm.
Now I do like water, but I don't love water.
Yeah,
So I can go
let's
get in the
connect with
ocean,
water.
stuff like that, but I'm afraid of like deep ocean and like
Mm.
animals and sharks and the unknown.
And that's the ocean. It's full of the unknown. It's
Yeah,
so many creatures we don't even know about that live in the ocean because it's never been explored.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they talking about what was the politics we're trying to hide, and then they started revealing, talking about aliens were in the ocean, not up in the skies, and they've seen all of these. They don't call them UFOs anymore; they call them something submersible, something. But it's different, like crafts and machines that they've seen coming out of the ocean. But I'm like, nobody got a cell phone,
You know
nobody
how
got
many portals is in the ocean? You know how
probably.
many ships then sailed out into the ocean and just disappeared?
Yep, just
Similar
like
to the movie, what's that movie Manifest?
the TV
They
show.
just
I saw that. I like
disappeared.
Manifest, but Manifest pissed me off. Like it didn't have a good finish.
I only watched the first two seasons, so I can't talk too much on it. But I
Yeah,
love the idea of it and how true it is. We
yeah.
have all type of different portals and vortexes on this earth that will literally take you into a whole nother dimension by just crossing over it.
I think
But
I got
that
something.
might be too deep for some people. We'll come back
Right.
to that at a later time.
I think I got something for you.
Yes.
Let's see. So that the picture I was talking about earlier.
Oh, there we go.
Damn.
So look, I'm
Man,
looking so mean. Like, why is you
you
touching
look
me?
so mean, so mean. And like we know all of these people now as grown adults, but
Yes.
Edwin
My
and
little brother RJ with the white shirt and Alan right there in front of you, Marcus, and Edwin standing
uh,
next. He's always been taller. Edwin is only 1 year older than me. But
Edwin is
he's 6'7" now.
and he's 6'7" now. Literally,
Yeah.
like if you want to walk in the house, he got to move from in front of the door because there's no entry.
Shout out to Edwin because he held me down the whole 11 days that I was in labor.
I remember that
He was
too.
there.
He
Yes.
literally called me right before we started recording.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he and his mom. His mom is my godmother, Cookie. They were at the liquor store, and she wanted me to teach her how to make a French connection.
Okay.
Not just a French connection, but my French connection. But you see that shirt that I got on? That is so 90s and 80, 89, 90. I still got that shirt. It's in my closet right now.
You're going to have to wear it on one of the shows.
Oh, we don't have to circle it and highlight it, but
Look, he is highlighted for sure.
why is they document saved? That's blackmail.
Yes. Yeah, you're going to have to bring that out. Dust it off.
That's called a TWF setup.
Funny.
Yeah, but you do look mean. You look mean as fuck.
Yeah, I probably was playing and you want to come over there and take the picture. It looked like I was over it with my little overalls on.
You got your jumper on.
Yes.
And I got on them brown leather pants too. I definitely got. Okay, we can take that picture out. Yeah, we good.
Yes.
That
The good
is
days.
Man, I know that's the night I went out on my 21st birthday.
Mm.
And it was some other people in Detroit that was celebrating. I think I got the same birthday as Fast Freddy, who's well known in Detroit. He's like the
Yes. I went to some of his ballroom classes.
He has the same birthday. I had the same
didn't
birthday.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were at this club and Cheryl Underwood was performing as a comedian. And Cheryl was funny. We had a great time and we met her. She was all about the money. It was like, let's take a picture. The picture gonna be $10. And she would bring you in and she would smile and do her sorority sign. And then after the picture was taken, she would say, and then tell the other people, come on.
Okay, time to move.
Like money. Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Time is money.
I remember them saying Fast Freddy and it was like 6 other people that were there, but I didn't know them. But
okay,
Fast Freddy is a well-known name in Detroit, and he's still around wearing them fur coats and walking up in the clubs and everything. Yeah, but I think he had the same birthday. I got another birthday, same birthday. Eddie Evans, who's also a part of Chadsey. He's a DJ, well-known, and he actually babysat me when I was a baby. And I got a picture of these really huge headphones on my ears and I was like 5 months old, and I'm laying on the floor with these headphones on, and my eyes are like this, but I'm loving it. Like they said, they would put them headphones on and play Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I was a
Some
very
good
happy
music,
baby.
okay.
Man.
Well,
And
and you
then
love you
when
some music now, so
yeah, music is everything right now. I love so much stuff right now. I've been lately like wearing out, but our song is still my favorite.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Now,
Dun, dun,
want to get
dun.
into these questions I got? I got some really good ones. So let's go into Hey Cuz.
Under Detroit skies, we roam so free.
All right. Ooh. I don't even know what to expect.
Okay. Question number one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because I know all three of these people, but
Oh, for
I'm
real.
not, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need my people to send some questions in. I'm just saying, but okay.
Right. Okay. Go to the website, everybody. Sign up for the our services. Sign up for the emails and the blast. Make sure you follow us, like, follow, subscribe, and
Yes.
check us out. And
Yes.
yeah. And if you send us an email, even if you send it to Osa or send it to me, you can have your question here on there until we start doing the live readings. So, and that's
Or you can
coming
ask a
from
question for the both of us, the cousins.
yeah. Ask questions to the both of us. So,
Mm-hmm.
question one is from Sharice in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
She asked, "What should my next money move be?" And she said, "I feel like things are going slow, turtle slow."
Okay.
Yeah,
She want to read it.
yeah. Like I mean, you want to break out the cards, and I mean, I kind of feel some things about her, and I know her too. So it's like,
Pull my pendulum.
okay, yeah, break out the pendulum.
Yeah.
So, and I'll tell you like some things. So Cherise has been like a diehard friend and everything. Like she's one of those people. But
Mm-hmm.
financially, she's like doing all the right things. She's doing everything to kind of get it going. And
Mm-hmm.
she just wants to be successful, get some closings, pay some bills. We're back and talk about real estate and stuff like that. So tell me what you get when it comes to her situation.
So she want to know what her next money move is.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, so I just asked, do she need to do something different? And I'm getting a no.
No, she's doing like yeah, you're right on point because she does a lot of doing the right thing and she practices, she makes her calls, she does stuff like that. And my input on that with her is like that breakthrough is like
Mm-hmm.
right around the corner. And even
Mm-hmm.
though he's putting the work in, I
That's
feel
a
like
yes.
that's a yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's like right when she is not expecting it, it's gonna hit and it's gonna hit and it's gonna hit and it's gonna hit.
Okay, and it's
And
rocking super hard. It's going to hit, and it's going to hit, and it's going to
it's
hit.
gonna hit.
Okay, like
Yeah.
yes, I should.
Now she also watched the episode with Aunt JJ, and the first thing she said, "Can JJ give me 6 numbers?"
Listen,
So,
we would have those numbers if so.
hey,
Okay,
trust me, we would all be at the
I need
locker
those numbers
floor.
myself.
I'm like, here, come on, I need to take them numbers.
Yes,
That was a good question. Yeah,
it
but
was.
I think it's like right around the corner, and
Yeah, I'm just seeing her being consistent with what she doing.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the recipe that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna work for her.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, this is gonna make you smile. It's from Denise in Detroit,
Oh,
and it says, "Yes, that Denise."
my auntie Niecy.
That's our niecey. That's our
Oh, I love my
big.
Niecy.
I call her big sister, but that's my big sister. She said, "What is my sexy 60 going to look like next year?"
Hmm.
Hmm.
You want to go
Hmm.
ahead and start with that?
I can.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Ooh.
It's gonna be sexy.
It's definitely sexy, but the weird thing, I keep
She's a
seeing
Leo
food.
too.
She's a Leo too. I keep
Yeah.
seeing food. I don't know why food is a big part of that, but I see her like cooking recipes, doing things for herself, not being tied down. She's a grandmother, and the grandbabies love them, they grandma. But I see her doing some stuff herself. I see her traveling. I see her being sexy on an airplane with the legs crossed and the drink in her hand. And I definitely feel like 60 is definitely a year for her. Now,
I agree to that because I asked, was she going to have a 60th party? And I'm getting a no.
okay, now I'm going to confirm something to you that she told me.
Okay.
She doesn't want a party. She just
Okay.
wants something in house. She don't want to go spend a bunch of money. She just wants friends over.
Okay. So close and intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good thing for her. And the last one is from Nicole in Stone Mountain. And she said, with you guys both being clairvoyant and connected to spirit, how do you guys feel about the rapture last week and what the word says about no one knowing the day nor the hour? That's from Nicole in Stone Mountain.
Okay, Nicole. We talked about that last week. Yep, on last week's episode. And I don't have no way to feel about it, honestly. I think our people live in a state of fear, and fear controls us. And
Exactly.
It's a tool of manipulation.
Exactly.
The Bible doesn't say anything about the rapture at all, so.
Right. And I definitely feel like there's no one walking around here that's going to know the day nor the time. And if someone says that, I feel like it's media, it's something going on where people are doing too much and all of that stuff. If you stay prayerful and you stay the Christian you want to be or the spiritual person you want to be, it'll happen when it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the rapture or Christ coming back is us returning to ourselves. We house God within us. So I think this grand awakening that we are going through collectively in this shift is what this new beginning or the ending of revelations in the Bible is signifying, is the rebirth of us being tapped back into our higher self.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's life. And I mean, TikTok is a whole other monster. TikTok made that thing hilarious. I mean, I've seen some videos. The one I sent you today had me laughing so
That was
hard.
hilarious.
That was so funny. But it's like, that's somebody else's social media. I can't really share that. But it's funny. It's so many on TikTok. But I feel like, I definitely believe that no one would know the day nor the hour. So for them to say that, and then it happened on my birthday, so that was the funniest part of it. We're gonna say till next time. For now, this has been a wonderful episode. Look, listen. Next week we're gonna be on the Brothers. Osa and I.
Check out the crossover event.
Check out that crossover event. It's gonna be Osa, Marcus on the Brothers, and then we're gonna have an episode ourselves, just Osa and I will. We have a guest. I'll tell you about it after. Yeah, and then that crossover event is gonna be epic. The following week after that, the brothers will be here on Cousins in the Cosmos. So definitely wanted to mention that. See you guys next week. Make sure you go to the website cousinsinthecosmos.com. Love you.
Yes, we got readings.
There you go. Here's my half.
Real estate by day.
Hope this is gonna work. Let's go that way.
Right, opposite sides of the screen. But y'all get the point, okay?
Get the point.
Marcus builds bridges.
Love y'all. See you next week.
It's no secret. There is no place in the world like Clark, Atlanta. And no matter where alumni are across the globe, When October rolls around, the legends come home. What if we made homecoming even bigger? What if we tripled the number of tents available? Space for everybody. Block off Beckwith Street. More room, more ways to celebrate the way you want to celebrate. I'm talking space for every alumni. And we're raising the bar on safety and security. This is more than a tailgate. This is CAU Homecoming reimagined. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. There's no place like home.